you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and ain't my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go be. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast.
And how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot. This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Bro, remember you had that freaking like boil looking shit inside your nostril.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Looking shit inside your in your nose, bitch. What's that kid, bro? Oh, no.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
What it was, and that's it. That bit, it last
so the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looked like a boil looking shit. I thought that bit did more. I said, damn, I must have did in my nose or something. Yeah, I ain't in my hair or anything.
Cunningham to throw.
You can be breathing shit in, too.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
That shit going in my nose. I'm getting too much. I'm getting too much damn smoke.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 3rd down, Cunningham. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
What the fuck?
He will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that's a linebacker, Sean. He can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I did. No, but he got 6 points out of it.
Bro, why Andrews got tired, bro, and just dove?
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
This shit crazy, dog.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Bro, how you run out of gas, though, in the first? This man ran out of gas, dog, in the first drive.
And you can bet they're reaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone.
God is hell, he might not even be in the drive.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
What the hell you got, boy?
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
I press the turbo, then ease off it, and I press it, then I ease off it. Cause they're gonna run out of gas, bro. If you run 80 yards, they're gonna run out of gas. That shit be crazy. They is gonna run out of gas.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
That ain't no damn beef, boy. That's that down. That's all.
Third and long for Vick. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Already out of bounds before he. Jesus.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
A beautiful fake. Oh, he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position.
Second one y'all don't call it.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. On the counter, Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. He'll let him go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Not discussing to it. Boy, y'all motherfuckers crazy. Any other day, you gonna sit with that shit on you. Now you wanna take shit out.
Limited running room as you get about 3 to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Damn, the nigga so fast.
Second down from Vic, incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Michael Vick. Flush to his right. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. D Ford with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
When no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Beckham. Little razzle-dazzle by OBJ. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that.
Hey, make sure he threw them bitches away.
He's going for the age.
I remember looking over at him.
He got down to 10 on him.
What was he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The defense gets in the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Smith trying to run for it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now here's Vic. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Vic, 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that was a good route. He
Into the
stopped
red
and
zone
goes.
and the safeties have less ground to cover. You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Early on 1st down with no blocking help there as he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now Cunningham. And a big loss is here as he's taken down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Cunningham. He finds Beckham complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Cunningham.
I thought
for it here, and this will be caught.
I thought he was going to run.
Yardage, another nice
I thought he
game
was going to keep running through the
20.
ball. Damn.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
They're going to let you stop.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Randall Cunningham keeping it himself from 5 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback, takes a while before it gets to the quarterback.
Gano the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Damn.
Gano now following the touchdown.
That's what happened with the Titans. Remember, he threw it in the back of the end zone, and they made me drop the pick.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16.
Two fucking plays later, he
good
scored.
starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
And what makes it so bad, I clicked on Scobert. Scobert been catching them bitches the whole season.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back.
Shit, I thought I called him and just got tackled.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
To throw again. Vic. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, that's why I dropped it. I don't got Hill in the game.
Working out the gun, Michael Vick. Flushed down right. And that'll wind up incomplete.
I got your boy in the game,
bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Jackson. That's why he
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure he's got
but I got him.
So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
That's why I threw
No,
it.
I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
And what makes it so bad,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
You drop
So
one
now
more
2nd and
motherfucking
10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You can't get shit on the front.
Throwing again. Vick. Man open. That's Terrell Owens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A first down throw coming for Vick. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
All you had to do is sit there. Come on, baby.
To throw again. Vick steps away to his left.
Oh, I threw the ball.
He's going to have to eat this one.
Bro, I threw the ball to fucking Deshaun Jackson.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Fuck. I can't wait to see what he do this year.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Vick, he's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the 2nd half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That was crazy anyway.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. 2nd half begins with a run by Smith. He's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
And the thing about it, all we did was made a phone call and made an offer, and they did.
A couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Make no
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We just made a simple trade, and they did.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Vick now. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and
in the beginning of the year, he still had
the
over
extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And he had a couple of running touchdowns. He just
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. He will find T.O. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Right now, we tired of the last couple of years. We done been a punching bag in our division and in our league.
Vick operating on 1st down. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. D Ford, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We weren't even looking at him.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Come here. Come here.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
For a motherfucker to beat us,
to throw on 3rd down. Cunningham going up top.
Get that car.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Yeah, the 2 fucking
Touchdown, Vikings.
Goddamn.
Amari Cooper, 77 yards.
I was about to just hit you.
And the
but
Vikings have taken the lead.
And you catch it and I missed the tackle. Damn.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
Athletic safety and skill safety.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Get that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well. Vic now 5 straight completions here in this second half. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He's going to look for Beckham, and it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Odell Beckham, 32 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. To throw, Vic. He's going to go down again. D Ford bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Vic going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Terrell Owens, 62 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away.
No, that's a fucking pick, bro. They ain't even let me jump. Oh, my God. Look how I ran through.
Warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I pushed the damn hit stick instead of
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Thank you, sir. What the fuck?
This is caught.
Bro, that's crazy.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
That's crazy, bro. That shit, that be, bro. That shit crazy as fuck, bro. This motherfucker literally made him just stand there, bro. Like, this shit. This shit be
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
What do you want? Who? Apple. What you mean? You mean bananas? There ain't no damn apples and no or bananas in there. It ain't no apples or no banana.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Oh my God. Hold on, man.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Motherfucker talking about some damn ice cream banana.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Ain't no damn
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He's going to take it, and this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Damn, Vic. It's all right, Vic. It's just a game, Vic. We got to remember that. Get up on that shit like, ah! Bro, you gotta punch that like this. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Just like that. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Then stomp on their ass. Bam! Bam! Then stomp on their motherfucking ass. Then go on their pop. Give me your motherfucking money. Say it with me, y'all. Give me your motherfucking money. And look at this damn motherfucker here. Look at her here, 1 year old, waiting for a snack right
With
there.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
goddamn, girl,
the
it's only 7
responsibility he
o'clock.
has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
Okay, shit, they can eat an 8.
The kicker, Graham Gano,
you know it's gonna take 100 hours to get here.
In front of a raucous crowd. This
Oh yeah,
one
they
is
be intimidated.
underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of 25 at the 24-yard line.
Damn, bro. I thought she ordered 100 hours. You know, down the road, they right down the street. They're being timid. Yeah. Man, they being timid. Goddamn. Yeah, they don't fuck out, but that dummy right there don't fuck out. But they getting quick.
A give to the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Stand up. Yeah, I gotta go on and put down win streak. No, I need that time.
On 2nd and 7, Vic. That's complete to Smith.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Vic to throw it. The open man is Smith. Powers past him at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, no.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. From the gun, Vic. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing, Vic. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We're going to get it back. We're going to get it back.
Operating from the gun. Vic.
Oh, my
That will be incomplete.
Come on.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Oh!
Return. Just a 30-yard punt
I
that
thought
time.
he was going to like, come on, man. You
Switch
celebrating
hands
like you
first
done
and
did
10.
something. He was supposed to light his motherfucking head on fire. He was supposed to wake up and say, Mama, what time is it? He was supposed to wake up. Mama, what time is it?
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Oh,
And shutting him off, now open field.
oh, shit.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm drunk.
And saying, don't that dagger play, don't that play to just finish them off
This
right
shit
now,
crazy.
because I think they'd love to give that big advantage
You
early.
don't even have to make
Another
a
big
move.
gainer that
It's all
time.
I
This
feel
one
is
goes for
motherfucker.
19 yards.
What are we doing out here, fellas?
On first and 10, Cunningham. Now
We
a
back.
clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Cooper was the target there.
Ah, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Vic back around his own goal line. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I did that
That
first
certainly
game.
looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Here's Vic. He's got Smith here. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Tress Way now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Get that away.
Taking it about the 36. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive.
Let's go. Good tackle, boy.
Maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Cunningham looking to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to wind up
that nigga knocked that shit out of him like he was
the
playing
coverage
basketball.
there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. From the gun on third down, Cunningham. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. On first down, it's Cunningham. He'll let this go for the end zone.
What the
He's
fuck?
got his man. It's
That
taken
shit
in
is
for a
bro.
freaking touchdown. Mark Andrews.
These niggas, bro, they even kill him the dog.
As his guys are on the board first here tonight. And he's such a talented tight end.
Bro,
Just
that's
creates
the
nightmarish
safety
tight
front, bro. He
matchups
the
on the
starting
other
safety
side.
of the fucking
He's so
49ers.
good that when we say tight end, we're
number
almost
40,
damning him with fake
number
praise, aren't we?
29
Because he can do it all. He's as
41.
good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver.
Yeah, but they
just in
put
a
him
bigger
at
body.
Bigger
corner though
body,
for the
matchup nightmare,
oh.
and who's going to cover it?
They put him at
Defenders giving
corner though.
chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Bro, why the freak Deshaun Jackson hit you like that?
As they are now on the board here in the first half. I know a lot of special teams
Damn, bro,
coaches,
he wasn't
they
even
just
gonna
wanna
get caught,
keep it
bro. He
away
just
from
hit a
him
bounce.
because that's what he can do.
And others
These
have
motherfuckers
egos that their
weird
players
as fuck.
can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a
Damn,
big way.
girl.
I think doubling him
Get
has
up.
to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, Cunningham into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
That's the same thing I did last game. I disguised like I was going to blitz for you to throw it deep, and you
37
got
on
fucking
first
beat.
and 10.
He didn't get beat the last time. Damn.
So here's Vic following the interception. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
3rd and long for Vic. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Terrell Owens, 39 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Everybody passing it. Let's go. Even she talking about some goals. Let's go. Everybody passing it. Let's go. Tell them everybody passing it right now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's Cunningham. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
But no takes start to have a good drive. A big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
Why the fuck did you run it like she just chasing you like she just so damn fast?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. Well, sort of a second quarter to forget. 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one.
Don't go on 44 because they protest.
A little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget.
What the hell are they protesting about?
Whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's what made them fall down.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. If
I would have pushed rectangle and jumped up, you probably would have hit me and made me drop that bit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I said, damn, they made me fall down. It's just when you throw that bit quick. I don't know how to.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Found the boy out. Oh, fuck. That shit was gay as fuck, dog.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Damn, dog.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. Halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight.
Get your ass off the goddamn bed, jumping around like this goddamn stuff.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've took them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K.J. Wright, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. But winds up falling incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, what are they protesting
From the
about?
gun, Cunningham. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
And New
And it'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right.
I know it's all over the world, but damn.
And it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
That throw by Vick, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Vick. This one caught by Terrell Owens. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. It's caught. Smith. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunity?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
You want me?
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill was jogging. It looked like he was picking up too much down.
And got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cunningham. He's going to let this one go deep. He'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Mark Andrews. His second touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? One by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listen to his replays.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
I just grabbed the nugget.
That's what I missed. I missed it. Look, bitch. Oh! Fuck. No, I could have bounced it out to the left too, dog. God damn. God damn, he's so
ready to
fucking
go
fast,
with their
dog.
next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun.
No, why is
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he spins through. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good.
Like, they bad as fuck. Like, what the hell I'm going to do?
Takes me
They
back to
fit.
when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head
We
coach.
pulling
They
them
felt
out.
pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Lay down.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley.
Don't get up.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They run. It's Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough
Look, girl,
space.
bring your
Maybe
ass
too
here,
far
man.
for your
Y'all
field
get the
goal
motherfucking
kicker.
nerve.
I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
On 4th down, Cunningham.
No!
He's got his man. It's Andrews. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Cunningham to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
What the
And
fuck?
now nothing but green ahead of him.
Get him, bitch. Oh, my fucking God.
Vikings.
Fuck.
Mark Andrews, 65 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. It's been quite the game for him individually, a trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a short kick taking him about the 16. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And this one complete to Smith. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
He's gonna do that in their gun, they're gonna be so much niggas out there. We ain't gonna want to come out there and try to stop this.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Them niggas gonna
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game.
That was motherfucking
So the Cardinals,
them,
they got the football here as we get you reset.
But they was motherfucking selling drugs with the same car that they went to the that they went out there with.
2nd down, Vick, and that is incomplete.
So when they tried to stop him,
it's 3rd down.
They had them, they flee.
This is a big 3rd down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Michael Vick. He can run for it, and he went.
Bro, this shit nice. What the? Bro, they gotta stop letting Vick do that, bro. Like, y'all are trying to fuck out the
midfield at the
50-yard line.
When I see a play like that,
and they don't even never even be no safety. They be your corners that's tackling.
Is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God, why did I just say? I should have just
Touchdown, Minnesota. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. They'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here in a one-score game, and at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Vick, pass protection has been a problem.
Bro, I'm throwing the fucking ball, dog.
He's taken down. What a huge play.
Damn, dude, why the fuck open?
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Vic to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
What is you doing right there?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Look how he threw the damn ball. He waited on the outside. He had to come way back on the inside. He even tried to catch it. Dang.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Vic. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters,